Have you ever wondered what goes into putting a show like TROY TrojanVision News on the air each night? Well, a new program produced by TROY TrojanVision will give you an interesting view on how it's done.
You know, one of the neat things that we see every day in our work in the studio is what goes on behind the scenes in the making of a TV show. And we see it every day. It's fascinating to us, but most people don't get to see that. We thought we'd give folks out there a chance to view what happens behind the scenes.
The program uses a simultaneous multi-camera view of what's going on behind the scenes.
Of course, we have a recording of the show, but we used a couple of little GoPro cameras, one actually on the news desk on the set, to see the anchor people and what went on around them and in front of them during the show. We got another GoPro in the control room that is looking across the director and the director's board. You can see the director, person operating server graphics, person running audio, and through the physical windows in the studio into the studio and the sets in the background. So it gives you a pretty good view all the way around of that behind the scenes area.
A behind-the-scenes show is not new to TrojanVision, but this one added something new to give viewers an additional insight into the production process as a show-length commentary track.
Now, Christy just walked into the shot to give her a time cue, so then that way she knows how much time she has left in the weather segment while she's looking to the side.
We've done behind-the-scenes shows before where we had synchronized multi-camera angles of a show, but we've never done a commentary before. The commentary with the main anchor for the show, who is also our news director, and the person who's the technical director, the person operating the switcher behind the scenes in the control room, both talking about what's going on, describing what's going on for people, and talking about the background of the various components of the show and the preparation for the show. Gives it an extra level of interest, takes you inside the lives of the people involved in doing the show.
I really enjoy getting to let the viewers know what happens before the newscast and what we talk about during the newscast, because oftentimes people see the finished product but they don't know about the work that goes into it, and I really thought it was a cool experience to get to share that with everyone.
And for Elston, she felt it was interesting to be the one teaching while she herself is still learning the craft.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I got to teach people while I'm still being taught, so I thought that was really interesting. I know that my family likes to watch, and so when they were able to see the behind the scenes, they're like, wow, I didn't know that you had to do so much stuff beforehand. I didn't know that so much went on during the show, because when they watch the show, it pretty much looks perfect on air. So it's a really cool experience to get to show everybody all of the crazy things that happen behind the scenes.